Good morning, everybody. Welcome to part 4 on the mini-series, Project Purple. How you doing? I hope you're all well. It's a really hot day again, early in the morning, but already 25, so pretty hot. We're hoping that the bumper we sprayed in the last part of the series is dried out now. It's been a couple of days. So hopefully that's all settled down and we can flatten it off this morning and buff it in and get a really good shine. But not going to tell till we get over there, so I'm going to whiz my way over there, get some bits and pieces on the way of what I need, and let's carry on with the mini-series. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Carl. Let's go! Yeah! So we're over the unit. There's the Mini. That's what the bumper looks like. It's a bit dark at the moment because we're in the shade. But that's what you do, just sort of try and pick your nail into it, sort of thing. And if you can't, then you're dry. It feels pretty good. Okay, doing this, what I pretty much do is a little bucket, a little water, 8 squirts, some hand soap or any sort of soap, anything nice and slippery basically. So if you've got any like bits of grit and stuff, you can just rinse them off. You want a nice smooth glide, don't be roughing it too much. And then waterproof sandpaper. This one's 1200 if I need to go rough. This one is 2000 once we smooth right off. So see what we need to use first, see what the bumper's going to flatten like, and that's pretty much how I do it. So let's go, let's see what we can do. Rip too straight, didn't it? Nice little hand-sized sheets. Okay, so that's the whole bumper flattened off with 2000. So what we're going to do now is we've got a few rungs, as you probably saw in the last video, only little small ones. Some of them are a little bit more substantial. So what I'll do is drop down to the 1200 grit, use a block, nice flat block, make sure it's flat, and then just get rid of the runs, and then go back with the 2000 over where you've took the runs out, and that should deal with them. So let's do that now, and then we'll be able to see what sort of bump we've got underneath all of that lot. What we do is go close up like that and find ourselves a run, wrap a bit around the block, here at the moment. You get a piece of paper that's going to fit around the block like so. Don't want overlapping, make sure you rip it. You want it to fit into the bottom of the block like so. That's all nice and wet. Sometimes soaking this is even better. For 10 minutes or so, or however long, just leave it in the bucket. Basically. Keep going like so. Nearly gone already. I'll keep flattening them out. Right, so once you've done that bit and you've got rid of your runs and stuff, or you think you have, rinse the whole bumper down, dry it all off, or let it dry off, blow it down, whatever way you want to do it, however you can. And then everything should go matte, and you should be able to see where you've sanded and where you in. If there's any shiny bits left, then you haven't flattened off with the 2000. If there's any runs left, go over them bits again with the 1200. And see where you are. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm now going to blow this all down, get it all nice and dry. I'll give you a little look. We'll see if we've got any more runs. And if not, then we got through that stage. So fingers crossed. Shouldn't be too much. Done a fair bit off camera as well, just to get it all flattened down. So let's have a look. So should look like this once you sand it all down. All matte, nice and smooth, no shine. Any bits where you had runs, like we had a run right around this corner, didn't we? Just make sure they're completely gone. That's gone completely. Still got a 2000 that had a little run down here. See the tail I've gone there, like completely gone. All the sides are good, everything else is good. So that's basically what you're trying to achieve. So I'm going to 2000 that again, just to make sure 100%, because I noticed there's a couple of tiny bits like here where we've still got some shine. We don't want any of that. We want this all flat. Got a tiny bit of dust there, we'll sand out. We want it all flat and smooth. Bits like this, you don't want any of this left. 100%, so I'm going to flatten it all down one more time off camera. And then we should be done with the sanding process. Okay, so I've just spent about 15 minutes or so just going around the whole bumper, making sure I got every little bit. Kept washing it down and checking bits, kept washing it down, been over a hole again, kept putting soap on. They're going to rinse it down, and I think we're at the end stage. So that's all rinsed down. This stage is really important. You want everything really flat and smooth. You don't want no shiny bits, no little bits of dust or anything like that. So really pay attention to what you're doing here. And then when you buff it up, you'll get an absolutely perfect glassy mirror shine, which should be much better than when it come out of the factory brand new. Okay, so I've done every little bit I think I need to do. Everything's looking like that now, all matte finish, all nice and smooth. Everything's 2000. So the next thing for me to do is leave it now for an hour, because I want all the solvents and stuff like that to escape. Definitely never start buffing straight away as soon as you finish this step. I see a lot of people doing that and it doesn't seem to work, causes lots of hassle. So just give it a good hour, just to let all the solvents and stuff escape where you've resanded it, and some of the stuff trapped under the layers of paint sometimes comes out afterwards, like now, even if that's a few days later or even a week later, 2 weeks later. So just best to give it an hour or a few hours if you can before you start buffing. So that's the stage we're at now. I'm going to go and have a hot chocolate and stuff like that, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so it's been an hour and a half. Let it settle nicely. I'll be getting on with some other stuff. It's got really hot. Sun's absolutely baking down on the bumper. That's not going to stop what we're doing. I had a little test go on the corner of the bumper just to set the mop up and get things going. So let's mop this bumper over and see what sort of shine we can get. So it's been a good while now. Been buffing and buffing and yep. That's what we've got. Got a lovely glassy finish. No ripple. All blends into the existing paintwork. Couldn't ask for much more. Ooh, look at the reflection. Need to get the rest of the car like that now. Okay, so I ain't going to do the rest of the outside at the moment because that sun is absolutely beaming down. I'm going to get in on the old interior, get some of these stains and that out of the seats and carpet, and then get that bit done, and that can be drying overnight for me. And then sort of go from there. I might come in and buff it later on, but at the moment that's just red hot. So let's get started. So the plan is to remove all these stains. They're not really bad, they're just wear and tear stains where it's not been looked after properly. Pretty sure with a scrub that'll come back quite nicely. Carpets are looking quite nice already, so they ain't going to take too much. Back seats are pretty much like new. So just a quick skim over them and that'll be lovely. And then the seat I'm sitting on, it's got some like chocolate stains and stuff down the sides, and a tiny bit of wear on the side here, but nothing to worry about. So let's get started and see if we can make us look nice. So one thing I did forget to do was the headlights. They need a bit of a sand and a buff, a bit fadey. You want them to shine. Same as what we've done on here, 500. So I think you get the idea. So I'm going to 1200 it, maybe 3 or 4 times, and then go on to 2000. Probably keep going for about 10 minutes, and then we'll buff it up and see what shine we got. What I have found, I'll try to wing here, start to buff the car, and then to get it anywhere near how good the bumper is, you have to really compound that hard with some tough stuff. It's quite flat and hasn't been buffed for a long time. So that's what we're going to have to do. We have to really go for it. Give it the old tough treatment, and then work our way down, slacken down, do the light compounds and polishes, waxes, etc. Let's do this light to start with. So as you can see, it's like a brand new light now. Lovely jubbly. If you look at that bit of the wing I've done in just behind the light there, you can see the reflection. Get the idea what the car's going to come up like.
Void. Void.
So it's starting to come up. It's hard work though, to be honest. It's quite chalky and misty. I'm to just keep going over and keep going over it until it's nice and shiny. But we're getting there. Well, I've been mopping away about 2 hours now, and we've done the whole front, all of the driver's side, all around the back. The back bumper, I've just got the passenger quarter and door and the little wingy bit, and we're right round. So I'll spin you around and show you what it's looking like. It's not looking too bad, got quite a shine on it. The sun's absolutely beaming down on me and absolutely cooking me, but oh, we're getting there. It's just zapping on me energy. Right, let's have a look at it, shall we? So that's where we started. Still got some stuff to wipe up and stuff where I've been actually doing the job, but as you can see, getting pretty shiny. It's literally like glass all the way around. Can't be too bad. And then we got this side. See where it's still misty? See all the little bits, scratches and bits and pieces that we ain't got yet because we ain't done these bits yet. That's the difference. You go close. That's what it really looks like. Well, the rest of it doesn't. So let's carry on and get this side looking the same, shall we? So that's pretty much what I do, but I do it 6 times. Pass, just keep going across, wipe it all off, do it again, do it again, do it again. Reason being is I want a really deep glassy finish, and I want that sort of milky, misty look completely gone. Plus there's bits of tar and stuff along the bottom from just driving down the road and stuff like that. So just basically want the whole lot gone. So normally I do it sort of 4 or 5 times, but this one's a bit rougher. Sort of, it's got like a flat. Don't know how to describe it, but you get like a flat surface where they haven't been buffed for a long time. It gives all sort of rough feeling. But I think you get the idea. Like I said, I do it 6 times. Just keep going over it with this compound, and then once I've done all of this, then I go on to the lighter compounds, then some polish, and then we wax it. Obviously, I'm not going to show every single stage and every little bit I'm doing, as I'll be here all night, but you get the idea of what's happening. We'll get all the way around with this really tough compound. make sure the rest, the car's done. The sun's going down now, so it's just about 8 o'clock in the evening. That's when it gets dark now, so just looking on the weather and stuff for tomorrow. It's been 27, 28 today. It's going to be in the 30s tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that. Not when I'm having to do this sort of work. It's going to be a nightmare. But not much I can do right this minute. Gonna have to stop having too many projects on the go so I can get back in the garage, I think. Got boats, 2 cars, engines and stuff all happening in there. Got all sorts happening. So yeah, need to get sorted so I can get back in there, shut the doors and do what I've got to do. Right, I'm going to get the rest of this side done and I'll bring you back. And you better see where we are, basically. As I'm going around the car, I'm doing things like the pillars, the uprights, bits up along the top of the screen, that sort of thing. Chrome parts, indicators, handles, chrome bits around the edge of the lights, stuff like that. Haven't gone over that grill yet. I'm going to probably have to do that by hand because I choose the mop up. Hello, Mr. Creature. So it's getting colder and sort of evening time, the moths will come out. Right, let's get this rubbed off. Go through this door, keep going through these 2 panels. And I've got this little one here to do as well, just where the indicator is, just down there. Or have I done that? No, I haven't. You can tell, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like a chalky noise, and then when you get on the buff's done, you can't feel nothing, it's just lovely and soft. Right, as I said, the sun's nearly down. So let's get this side finished. So I'm racing the clock here. It's getting dark and it's getting damp. It's already damp all over the bonnet. But we've done most of this side. Top bit to take off. Oh, not bad, not bad. Definitely looking a lot better. No more of them horrible little bits that I show you. Just crystal clear. All the way across. Look at that. Hello everybody, how you doing? That's so shiny it is, I can literally wave to you. Looking pretty nice, exactly what I wanted. And that's pretty much as far as I can go, because if you look at the bonnet, see that? That's all the dews coming down, that's now starting to get all damp. So there's no point in me doing any more polishing or anything, because that will just stick to it and go all yucky. So we'll leave it there for tonight. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. So I was just getting ready to put the mini hood up and lock it all up for the night. And I realised I hadn't the interior. And believe it or not, because it's been so hot today, it was 28, 29 for a fair few hours. It's literally dried it out, completely dry. So I'll spin you around and show you that. And then we'll put her away. So there you go. And as you can see, no more nasty stains. No more chocolate on the seats. Floors and seats will get another hoover before I'm finished. I always do. Once they're dry. Because obviously you pick up bits and stuff when you're scrubbing and wet bagging. So I'll get another hoover anyway. But I think it's looking pretty mint already. Still got to do all the dash and all this sort of stuff. It's all nice and shiny. Get this dust off. Go through all the little bits and pieces. Around the handbrake, around the gear stick. Around the steering wheel, all that sort of thing. Get up here and getting all these rubbers, door pads, all the rubbers around the edge of the car, things like this where they've gone white. Get some oil on them. They'll soon grease back up to the black colour they're meant to be. WD-40 or something like that will do that, no problem. So yeah, not bad. Right, I'm going to get this roof up and we'll put it away. Someone asked me the other day to show the roof going up, so I'll wait on the stand and you can watch it go up tonight.